working Sabatini to the right of the court, numerous times setting her up to come back left.
Well, she kept Sabatini guessing, hitting to the forehand on nearly every occasion then, and then when Sabatini's leaning to the forehand side, just hitting it to the backhand down the line.
Oh. 15-40. Double break point. The slice backhand betrayed her.
Well, it wasn't the ideal time to hit the drop shot. Gabby was just a little too far back in the court, and she would have had to hit the perfect drop shot to have won that point. Look how far she is, right behind the baseline, and that's not where you want to play a drop shot from.
How much ground did she cover on that point?
Unbelievable, and what a volley from Sabatini, but look how far Capriati has to run to get to that drop volley and then to hit a winner off it. Oh, and she should be happy with that. That's great movement by Capriati.
2-all.
To hit a winner off that shot, once she got there, that's just fantastic tennis.
Red deuce, of course. Out! Advantage Capriati, who throughout her match yesterday with Laura Gildemeister found herself in a position she had to battle back. And she said she is mentally tough to do that.
Oh, she's mentally tough. There's no question about that. It's hard to believe that she's almost 14 years of age.
We return to deuce. The advantage to Sabatini.
It was a good get by Jennifer right there, but she doesn't give up on any point. Not one shot has she given up in this match. Lunging for everything. And both these players are going to be exhausted at the end of this match. But it's a championship match, and you've got to chase everything down.
Perfectly played. The expert marksman in Sabatini claims a 3-2 advantage in the opening set of our singles final. Sabatini now having broken Capriati with the lead and service. Out! 15-love.
Well, all three breaks of service in this set have been from the northern end, where the players are tossing the ball right into that sun. And we'll see if Gabriela can hold serve.
The ace, our first today.
And that's Sabatini's favorite serve. To the ad court, the serve right down the tee. And that was a perfectly placed service.
An opportunity for Gabby to earn a love game. The boomer from the baby.
Well, she gets the short ball here from a slice backhand from Gabby, and she steps right into that, even though Gabby was on the backhand side looking for it. Jennifer got a lot of angle with that backhand cross court.
Gabriela Sabatini takes her 4th game in this opening set as Jennifer tried to go down the line on the right side.
Well, Gabby's running Jennifer around quite a bit, and I think you'll see that Jennifer's getting just a little bit tired in these points. And if we take a look at her now, she does look a little weary.
She complained after the match yesterday of having very sore feet.
Well, she's done a lot of running on these hard courts. Jennifer being aggressive, taking the game to Gabriela, because I think Jennifer's finding that the heavy topspin shots from Gabby starting to wear her out a little bit, and Gabby trying to slow the game down just a fraction, because Jennifer does play very quickly.
Sabatini, turning her back to Jennifer and walking away from the baseline for a moment, is now ready. Yesterday against Gildemeister, Capriati trailed identically 4-2. A second double fault, and we'll remind you, she suffered only 3 in 5 previous matches.
Well, this is not only physically draining for Jennifer Capriati, but also mentally draining, because there's a lot of pressure out there playing in her first professional tournament and reaching the semi-finals.
Sabatini with the cry of despair, hoping that was in. It was not.
Well, there's also a lot of pressure on Sabatini, too. Sabatini working Capriati around from side to side, and poor Jennifer, she was relieved when that ball went out. Sabatini's the #1 seed in this tournament. She's the #3 player in the world. There's an awful lot of pressure on her, and she's only 19 years of age, and she's playing someone not even 14 yet.
Down 15-30, Capriati. Unseeded as a wild card.
And Gabriela Sabatini, the only seed to survive.
She came roaring right back, as she did yesterday. 4 games to 3 she trails, but has life again. Looking on, her daughter leads 4 games to 3 in the singles final and is serving.
At first, the linesperson called fault, and then he corrected himself. And I think that it should be a service ace to Gabriela Sabatini.
Did you correct it? First, second, third. I'm not overruling that ball.
Well, it looked like an ace to me, I'm afraid. But then the linesperson, he did signal out, he called out, and then he changed his call to good. But he's sticking with his call.
That is in. Love 15.
We might be able to see on the replay just how this ball was. You can see that Jennifer actually doesn't have a play on it, and from here it looked good. And that was a big point in this game.
If Capriati had to do it again, she would have gone to Sabatini's backhand there.
Oh, it was a great shot by Gabby, and I'm surprised that Jennifer wasn't looking for the cross-court forehand from Sabatini, because Gabby likes that shot.
What power! And how young.
Well, that was definitely a solid overhead, and very smart of Jennifer to let that ball bounce. Gives her more time to hit it, and it's not quite as difficult as hitting the ball when it's in the air. Well, the crowd's certainly being treated to some great tennis here today, and a great drop shot from Gabby. A great get by Jennifer, but smart play from Gabby to put that lob over Jennifer's head.
They both come to the net. Sabatini wins the duel.
Well, it's another great opportunity for Jennifer right there. Great anticipation from Gabby, looking for that forehand down the line, and that's what won her that point.
Serving to lead 5-3. The Matador and Sabatini, triumphant with her right fist, leads 5 games to 3.
And that was just unbelievable. A great get by Jennifer. And get to this shot, perfect point to play because she put a very high defensive lob up, but unable to come up with that winner. But look at Sabatini. She is definitely fired up. And the crowd getting into that point then, and who wouldn't? Unbelievable tennis by both girls.
The 6,000 plus here will remember this match for time immemorial. 15 love. Ted Tinling, who Bud Collins calls the towering totem of tennis, calls this one of the 4 great premieres in his 80-year-old lifespan. Capriati's arrival on the tennis scene.
Well, Jennifer has not held serve yet from the northern end. She's been broken twice. And needless to say, if she should lose serve this time, she would lose the first set. And Jennifer's serve, that serve just going into the net at 82 miles per hour. Whoa!
Swing and a miss.
Well, that definitely goes down as an ace for Jennifer Capriati.
Jennifer serving for the game, and a love game as well. Tinling is here, and he said he is just so happy that this debut occurred in his lifetime, that he was here to see it. And in. The game to Capriati, who has captured Ted Tinling's heart. And out of the 6,000 in Boca, it's 5-4 Sabatini in our first set.
And she's serving from the northern end, which is the difficult end when she tosses the ball right into the sun.
A double full. The first for Gabby.
Gabby's not too happy with that call.
To be honest, it seems as if Jennifer has benefited from nearly every close line call throughout the week.
And Gabby once again going for her first serve down the T-junction to the ad court.
And in! The tennis gods are kind. Could Sabatini have her service broken, serving for the set? Not without a fight, she won. 15-30.
Oh, Gabby's a real fighter out there. She wants to win here. She's worked extremely hard over the years on her fitness and the mental side of the game.
Some had speculated that, having been injured at Australia and with limited match play since, that she might be vulnerable today, not on top of her game. It appeared long. Not this time. 30 all.
I think the time when Gabby would have been vulnerable after coming back from her injury at the Australian Open in January would have been the first and second round matches that she played, and she came through those quite comfortably. And she's played 4 matches here at the Virginia Slims of Florida. And until today, she was the youngest player to reach a singles final, just 1 month short of her 15th birthday. And a very big point right now. 5-4 to Sabatini, 30 all.
Sabatini.
And Sabatini once again moving Capriati all over the court. But this time Sabatini taking her time. Jennifer really had nowhere to go. She had to wait till Sabatini hit that shot. And that brings up Sabatini's first set point. And she had to work extremely hard to win that point. Jennifer, she's wearing Jennifer down.
Set to Gabriela Sabatini. 6-4.
And what great play from Sabatini, moving Capriati from side to side, and Capriati just a little unlucky not to win that point. Great movement from Jennifer, but look at the amount of court that she has to cover, and from side to side, from the backhand side to the forehand side, and I'm sure Gabby breathed a sigh of relief when that forehand sailed over the baseline.
Capriati has dropped 2 sets in this tournament prior to today. Sabatini, however, has not dropped 1.
And the time Capriati did lose a set to Claudia Porvic was the second set in her match, which she dropped 6-love.
.15-30. Capriati's service broken twice in the first and fifth games of our first set. If you cheat or hope to lean on Sabatini, she will spy it.
Well, it was a short serve from Capriati, and Sabatini just put a lot of weight behind that forehand.
Still break point. Sabatini hoping to start the second set off as she did the first and claim the initial game. But not with miss hits.
Now we must remember that it is a little windy out here. That does play havoc with the ball.
Right down the line. The crowd's cheers drowned Jennifer's yes emphatically after the return.
Well, one of Jennifer's favorite shots is the forehand down the line, whether her opponent's on the baseline or at the net. She hit a lot of forehand passing shots down the line against Helena Sukova.